Welcome to SkyBridge. Welcome to SkyBridge Mini Lessons. Today we're going to talk about the ability to have a file system within SkyBridge. You can store all your Eldor related reports, files, anything that you can think of that you're doing now that you normally would store on your computer, hard drive, in File Manager, or on OneDrive, cloud-based. You can store all that information now into SkyBridge filing system. Okay. So once you get in there, where it's located is when you get into the home page, look over to the right, you see files. These are all the files that we support, all the extensions here. And of course, you can create a document, a or a Excel spreadsheet. You can import files here. You can create directories and subdirectories here. Example of that is here I have emissions inventory calculations, and I got my information that's related to those, to that specific area in SkyBridge, which is the emissions calculator. I have that in a folder called emissions inventory calculations. One thing I have here is the EPA protocol here that I reference a lot. So that said, you can actually put that file that you utilize a lot on the home page, so you have easy access to it at any time, and you can remove it when you finish. And this one just shows files you use frequently on the SkyBridge page. See, this file I use the most. So you see here, this is the home page of SkyBridge, and right here I have the emissions inventory calculations protocol. So I can click on that anytime from the main page. I don't have to dig through the files and folders. I can just click on that and it will give me the information. You also have the ability to link any file that's in the manager to a component or components, multiple components, or a individual component. You can link to that file. So MOCs, things like that. You can keep the paperwork for the MOC in the files, but you can also link it to the individual component that it pertains to. Also, maybe warranty information for a valve, if you want to keep such a thing, you'll be able to do that and then link it to the individual component. Okay. And that information is located once you link that individual file. It'll be under link documents. This is the component information screen at the very bottom where you have your regulation, comments, and documents. There's one that now says linked documents. And here I can go ahead and double click on that and it will open up that document that I've linked to this component. It's not attached to it, it's just linked to it. You can still attach documents if you want to, but linking, you can just put that file into the folder and link it to one component or multiple components. I just want to stress that. And anytime you don't want it, you can undo it by unlinking here. Okay. So I'll show you how to do that here. So in this case, it's located under File and Files here. So if I want to create a directory, I just come over here and hit New Directory. That's the plus sign here. And it's a subfolder here. So if I come over here, if I notice here, I have all my files. So it can be like Eldor. I have precision calibrations, and I can expand that out, a subfolder. I have daily calibration, precision calibrations here. You can rename these if you need to. If you notice the little menu dots here, click on that. New directory, upload files, rename, move to, copy to, delete, refresh here. Okay. I got also drawings. I keep my drawings here. Emissions inventory, that we saw that earlier. All my emissions files here. Okay. So just some things that you can think about. My signed work requests, I have a signature list on those reports. And remember, every report in SkyBridge can be edited as for like a PDF editor. And with that said, you can actually save, after you make the edits, you can save it in one of these folders if you want to. Okay. But if I click on the create file here, see it says document, create a document, right? Or I can click on create files again, and I can do a spreadsheet. You have the same tools you normally have in Excel. And you can save that right in the folder here that you created. Also, you can import files. So if I want to import another file here under this one, if I do import, I have to find the file here. I can drop it, select file name, and then drop it in here. And it puts the file in there for me. If I want to link a file, say I want to link this file here to an individual component, I would have to go to the component first. And I will go to Smart Browse, Components, and retrieve. And you don't have to process it to quarantine anything. So I'll go ahead and edit. Well, I don't have to edit, just highlight the component or components. Remember, it can be one or more. Right click, and you see you got an item here, link files to selected. Once you click that, then you're going to pick the file that you want to link to that component. And these are all the files here, all the subdirectories and directories. Just highlight it and add the files there. And when I go to open it up, now I can scroll down to the bottom. Remember, under regulations, and I got one that says link documents, and that's the one that I just linked here. Okay. So you can link reports, MOC documents, warranty documents, drill and tap documents, whatever you think about that needs to be a link to it. Keep it in the folder, but link it to the component. Okay. Also, under File Manager, again, I mentioned here, these are all the, go back to File Manager here. These are all the files that we support. And if you want to put one on the main page, like one that you always look at, I'll do another one here, show you that. You know how to link them now. You know how to create the directories and subdirectories. There's a menu here to hide those if you want to. So if I go to, say for instance, say when I went here, and I'm be looking at this emissions calculator for experts, I want to go ahead and put that on the main page too. So it says show on the home page here. And now when I go to the home page, there's my emissions calculations for experts here, right where I need it to be. Okay. So again, you can utilize that, and remember, anywhere that you have access to a browser, you'll be able to have access to these files and folders. So in your cell phone, someone calls you and says, hey, do you have the MOC information? Yes, just go to file on your cell phone, log into SkyBridge first, go into File Manager and look for that document here. Of course, you can email it, send it out, however you want to do that. Okay. And remember too that all the new information that we have that we're going to present is going to be under the new UI right here. So make sure you click this button, slide it to the right. That's going to be our new UI, because anything that we add new, for instance, report scheduler is under the new UI. It's not under the old UI. Okay. All right. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to your next mini session.